Did you ever think we'd be in a spot where your bank tells you you cannot use your own money on lawful items that are protected by the Constitution? Here we are. Also, stay tuned and watch this whole video because I'm going to tell you about an exciting new giveaway that I'm hoping one of you wins. We're going to go to Idaho for the Idaho Central Credit Union, and a customer there, Carla Patterson. Most of the time we get these new terms and conditions and we just like scroll through to the bottom and hit accept and close just because we're lazy. Americans are lazy, right? Well, Carla actually decided she was going to read this because most of her money was in this credit union. And in general, credit unions are better for those of us because the credit union, you're a member versus a bank where it's a different scenario. But she read this and she got to section number 13 of the new terms and conditions. And these were sent out on June 26th. And what she found was disturbing because she spends money on some of these items, specifically firearms and ammunition. I want to show you what the bank first put out and then what they put out after a little heat was applied to them, and where we stand now. And then I'm going to ask you to do something to check yours as well. But first, let's talk about that giveaway. I have partnered with Vanish Holsters to give one of you a $5,000 dream vacation for anyone who purchases a holster during the month of July. This is not your average range day holster. It's designed to eliminate all those extra excuses holding you back from carrying daily. It's comfortable and discreet. You'll forget you're even wearing it. This holster fits up to 99% of semi-automatic handguns. It offers versatile carry positions, weighs only 6 ounces, is ambidextrous, and conceals 2 fully loaded pistol magazines. Plus, it comes with an unconditional money-back guarantee. All you have to do to enter is to click the link in the description below and get yourself the most comfortable holster you'll ever wear. Your money back if it's not. Don't wait, because this giveaway runs through the end of July. Good luck. All right, so the Idaho Central Credit Union sent out this new terms and conditions for people to accept. And like I said, she got down to section 13 and was alarmed. You can see here on the screen, section 13, prohibited uses. And you couldn't send, request, or receive any money relating to specific purchases. And most of these, most people could understand. Like, you're not going to be able to use your debit card to buy illegal drugs or control dangerous substances or porn or obscene stuff. But whose definition of obscene is this? But then there's the section that we're talking about here, firearms, ammo, or other weapons. You would think that they can't do that because your money is being entrusted for them to hold, so they can send, utilize your money to give out loans and thus make money as a credit union. But they're stopping people, or at least we're trying to stop people from buying lawful items protected by the Constitution. Continue. There are a few other things on there she questioned, such as materials that promote intolerance, violence, or hate. Again, whose definition? As well as other things like Ponzi or pyramid schemes. There was also a section that said you couldn't use your funds to buy things like traveler's checks or money orders or equities, annuities, currencies, whether it's crypto or other digital currencies. So she called the bank, the credit union, and they basically told her, like, either you accept or bounce, so she closed her accounts. She also notified, I'm going to get the call number right, KTVB7 News, and they also reached out. And guys, there's a thing, like I always say, like when people feel the heat, they see the light. Now, it's usually in politics I talk about that, but the bank, the credit union saw the light as well. When the news channel reached out to them, this was the response they got from Idaho Central Credit Union. On June 26, we updated our e-branch agreement to include standard industry verbiage regarding certain transactions. This updated wording caused confusion for some members, and we will therefore be clarifying the agreement in a future release. Nothing has changed in the way we process transactions or how members are able to utilize their accounts. We appreciate the questions and feedback. This helps us make adjustments to ensure future disclosures are more clear. Well, they did update their member or terms and conditions for their E-branch, they call it, here in July, and this is now what Section 13 says. You can see it's still pretty vague. It says E-branch is intended for personal or internal business purposes only. You agree that you will not use E-branch to request, send, or receive money for any unlawful or illicit purpose. We reserve the right to monitor for, block, cancel, and or reverse any payment made for any such purpose, and to suspend or terminate your use of E-branch if we believe that you are using E-branch for any such purpose. If you attempt to make a payment for any unlawful or illicit purpose, we will not be responsible to notify you, nor for any fees, charges, or finance charge resulting from your attempt to make such prohibited payment. You agree that you will not use E-branch to send money to anyone to whom you are obligated for tax payments, payments made pursuant to court orders, including court-ordered amounts for alimony or child support, fines, payments to loan sharks, gambling debts, or payments otherwise prohibited by law, and you agree that you will not use E-branch to request money from anyone for such payments. So while some of those things are obvious, you should be able to send your money wherever you darn well please. You can't use your money to pay the IRS for taxes? That's interesting. Whatever. So they felt the pressure, they felt the heat, they changed the policy. It's still kind of vague, but what I'm asking you all to do is to go on to your bank's website or your credit union's website and go down and look for the prohibited purchases section or the prohibitions section and see what it says on yours. And if yours says anything like you can't buy lawfully protected items, or they think that they can regulate your rights, maybe let everybody know. Maybe we can put heat on them too, because I'm guessing that Idaho Credit Union, Idaho Central, wasn't the only one. And let's put some light on these corporations, these credit unions, and these banks. This is how we fight back, one person at a time. Appreciate y'all. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun. Keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. Take care.